Many of you say I should write a book. I've been in this industry for 7 decades and have scheduled thousands of fashion events. While you may have heard my voice, you probably haven't heard my story. The most memorable day of my life was when I created the fashion calendar. My mentor, Eleanor Lambert, just started press week at the Plaza, and the fashion calendar helped avoid scheduling conflicts with shows. The fashion world was getting busy, and I wanted to be the one to organize the chaos. My life was also getting busy. I balanced a full-time business with being a full-time mom. In the 50s, I began scheduling the big American designers. To this day, I remember their voices. Pauline Tourgère, Norman Norell, and of course, James Galanos.
Ruth, you're a gem for scheduling my show. The ladies will absolutely love this luncheon.
In the 60s, we went from beehives to bell-bottoms. As designers like Cassini, Gernreich, and Blas gained worldwide recognition, I was on the phone 150 times a day. And I learned what it takes to do a job well. You must have a good memory, a lot of patience, never play favorites, and work magic wherever you can. The woman who helped me learn this was Diane von Furstenberg.
You were the first call I ever made when I decided to show in New York, and I will never forget it.
When the 80s arrived, there were a few changes around the office and changes in the fashion world. I was busy now that men's shows were around, but it was exciting with all the buzz around the 3 major names of the decade: Calvin, Ralph, Donna. And then there was the frenzy of scheduling weekend shows that came in the 90s. Everyone was fighting for the same models, and the shows were everywhere. We saw the rise of the Soho Lofts, the Chelsea Art Galleries, and the CFDA's big launch of the Bryant Park tents. Stan Herman told me,
Ruth, fasten your seatbelt. These tents will make history, and New York fashion will never be the same.
as a new century arrived, there still was never a dull moment. The Bryant Park tents moved to Lincoln Center. I was thrilled to see a spotlight on young designers as I helped schedule Mac and Milk, and I made sure there were no conflicts with the start of Fashion's Night Out. And here we are today. We've grown from 100 annual shows to 800. We've gone from seats just for buyers to seats saved for bloggers. We began uptown, went downtown, and now we're across the bridge into Brooklyn. Fashion will continue to march on. I'm just happy knowing it will stay organized. When I look back, I think I might be the luckiest woman in the world. I've had the joy of raising grandchildren, the satisfaction of supporting charities, and I don't think I can ever fully express how much I've enjoyed working with each and every one of you. And eventually, I'll get around to writing that book. But you may have to wait a while. First, I need to find the room for it in my calendar.